Hello and welcome to my rec series where I analyze gameplay, either my own or yours, and try to provide constructive criticism, feedback, give you tips, give you information that you didn't know that you probably should know. I'll help you get better at not getting the ball stolen so much, get a better IQ in the game, win more games. This video and every video in this series is for people trying to get better in the rec, especially if you're alone, especially if you're new, but especially if you like 2K and you want to keep playing but you're kind of getting tired of getting frustrated and not understanding certain things, or why are people throwing the game, why are people so toxic. This video is the start of something new and something helpful and educative and informative, so hopefully you stick around. Okay, so let me give you the basics of what's going on in this first game. I'm on my 6'8" point guard, and I matched up with two groups of two, so I didn't get put in a four-man stack or a four-man squad. I'm pretty sure I joined in alone, and I joined two people, and then two other people joined us. And that's important to know, and for me to note to you guys, because whether you're getting matched up with the 4 squad by yourself or not dictates a lot of how your game's gonna go. Okay, and you already know this if you think about it. If you're alone and you match up with the 4 squad, there's a good chance you're not gonna get the ball that much. Just unconsciously, a 4 stack is not going to pass you the ball because you're not part of the stack, right? They don't know you, so they're not going to pass you the ball even though you're a teammate. Again, it doesn't make sense, but that's the rationale behind it, okay? That's the logic behind it. So this is not a bad team in terms of who I'm matched up with. We're facing a team that had a player leave before the game even started, which to me implies the team is not good, so he didn't think they were going to have a chance of winning, and he left, but he left too late. So I think he might actually get given the loss for that, because if he left early it would say AI player. It doesn't. It says his actual PlayStation name. So at this point we're losing, and you saw a mic there pop up, and the game just started and there's already a mic popping up, which without you knowing what's being said, you can kind of guess, hey, pass the ball, hey, what are you guys doing, hey, we're losing. Now that's gonna happen a lot, and you don't have to listen. You can mute the mic, you can turn off your mic, you don't have to feed into it, okay? In this video, I can tell you right now, I didn't listen to anything being said, okay? The game is early, I understand it, I can see the mic and I know what it means, I can kind of guess what it means, but to me it's not that important. In the first quarter, I'm trying to get a feel for my teammates and understand who is who. Who's the loud one that needs the ball all the time, who is the one that does the pick and rolls, who's the one that seems to notice that I'm here, who, etc. You want to take the first quarter, sometimes the second, sometimes it takes just a few seconds and you will already understand, like, who are your teammates. You want to understand who your teammates are, okay? You want to know who's the shooters, who are the players that want to run to the rim, who passes the ball, who does it. It's going to help you a lot in how you play your game, and it's going to help you a lot in winning games. As a point guard, especially, it's very important that you know this. So there's the AI getting a bucket. So you still see some mics flashing here and there, but you're going to notice the mics are going to stop flashing very soon, okay? So here, I'm just looking for a good pass. I'm looking for somebody to cut. Nobody was cutting. I try not to make forced passes. I don't like getting turnovers. I know a lot of you don't either, but it comes from being patient with the pass, and that's a difficult thing to do because, and I understand this, there's a certain narrative in the rec about there's an anxiety behind the game for a lot of people, okay? And it's not your fault. There's certain bad apples in the community that have kind of spread this narrative, and it's part of the game now. If you play a lot of rec, you know what I'm talking about. People expect you to play a certain way, and if you don't play this certain way, you're gonna hear it from people. And sometimes you get anxious, okay? Let's say you miss a shot, you miss 2 shots, you miss 3, but you know you make it. Let's say you hit 70% for the season, okay? You're 20 games in, you're shooting really good, but you have one game where you start off bad. And it only takes 2 or 3 shots for you to start guessing, like, okay, somebody's gonna turn on their mic and they're gonna yell at me. This is something that happens, and this is something that you're gonna need to put in the back of your mind, okay? You can win games even if you miss a few shots. You can win games even if people are loud, even if people get angry. There's still things you can do to win a game, and it's important that you take that from these videos, okay? Because I don't play irrational, I don't play erratic, I think is the word I'm looking for, chaotic. I try to play with what's given to me by the opponents and by my teammates, and sometimes that leads to losing, but most times that leads to winning. I win most of my games every season easily. I'm always at the top of my friends list in games to losses in the rec, okay? And I play alone most of the time. So we're here in the second quarter, and again, I'm trying to make passes to help my team not get turnovers. He should have passed the ball there. He took it up. Should have passed it. Just because you get the ball doesn't mean you have to take the shot. You can pass it again. That was a good steal by our teammate there, and a good pass, good finish. Everyone's happy. I'm not too happy. I only have 2 points from a dunk, and I'm averaging 20-something points this season. I shoot a lot of threes, so, and I'm actually thinking about, I only have 2 points, but I'm okay with it because we're winning. That was a bad inbound pass, but we get the ball back, so it's okay. I'm looking at everybody's stats. We're okay. So you see there where I'm standing? This is actually something that I do naturally. I like to sit on the side with the paint there. I don't like to be under the basket on the inbounds. I'm never under the basket on the inbounds. I like to be to the side, and just a good rule of thumb, just stay to the side. I think players usually don't come to the side there. But if it's just an open inbound pass, just stay to the side. That's my rule of thumb. I made a good pass there. We had a good shot. They had a good shot. So now we want to answer back. We want to be the ones with the momentum. So I'm trying to find my spot to shoot. I didn't find it. I passed it, or Big tried to dribble into the paint. He should not have done that. That's a good pass. That's a good shot. Okay, we're only up by 3. I don't get upset when other people bring the ball up. Now, here, somebody called timeout, and people are getting upset, okay? This is not good, especially when you're up and you're playing against an AI team, and a team that's not that good. The team we're facing is not very good. But you gotta stay composed. You gotta keep to your game. On that play right there, I could have done a step back. I could have shot it. I decided to not force anything because the lead is not comfortable enough. And even though I could make the shot, there's obviously a chance that I could have missed, and I don't want to feed into my teammates' mentality of thinking that I can't shoot. Which is why I only have the one shot, and it's a dunk. I'm at 100%. I try to have a very high field goal percentage in every game I play because it's important for you to keep getting the ball. You want to get the ball, you want to get a lot of shots, you got to make your shots. That's part of a huge list of playing rec with randoms, is that you don't know who you're going to play with, if people are going to trust you or not. Some people trust you until you miss a shot, other people don't trust you at all, and you have to find a way to prove that you're trustworthy. I get a good bump steal there, I don't actually get the ball, they score. It's a bad field goal because it was a last second shot. We should have defended that better. I make a run here. My teammate has good IQ, makes the right pass, I make the right play. We're up by 5. I always try to get charges. You'll see me do that a lot, where it looks like I'm doing setting a pick, but I'm just doing that to take a charge. And I actually do get charges quite a bit. So it's playing defense, it's something you could learn. It's very easy to do. If you need a video help on getting charges, I don't mind making one, just let me know. Okay, so I got 2 dunks. Okay, we got 4 points, 2 dunks. A pass here would have been good. It was a little too late for me. I could have shot right there. You saw that. But I have bailout. I make the right pass. I don't know if my teammate there has limitless. He missed an open shot. But luckily for us, we get 2 points out of it, so it's okay. The game so far is going okay. It's not going amazing. It's not going great. It should be going a lot better than it is, considering who we're playing. But that also means that my teammates are not very... they're not understanding that this game could be up by a lot more. So there, you just saw there, I took my shot. Okay, those are shots that I practice, that I know I can take and I can make. So anytime those shots are open, I'm always gonna take them. If they're open and I know it's from a place I can take the shot, I'm gonna take the shot. So right there, I'm open. I could have had the ball. Somebody called timeout. It was not me. You'll see me sitting on those lines there a lot, and on the wings. That's where I take a lot of my shots from, but I also do take shots from the logo if I'm given the opportunity. Bump steal, just standard stuff. I get the ball there, and I went for the dunk. He gave me the ball and he kept running with me, I'm assuming he wanted an alley-oop or another pass back, but I got the steal, and the right play there is, if I get the steal, you give me the ball, I get the dunk. That's how it is, in the NBA. You gotta reward the defense, right? It doesn't have to be all the time. It's not a written rule, it's an unwritten rule. He shouldn't have ran with me to the bucket. It doesn't matter. We got the bucket. We're in a good position. We're up by 11. I'm not too stressed. I'm not too worried this game. I take my time with things. Our big here leaves, who was our player of the half. It's not a concern. It's more of a curiosity as to why he left. Could have been a connection issue. It has happened to me before where I'm having a great game and I get disconnected somehow. It's happened a few times actually, which sucks. But anyway, the game moves on. We're in a good position. I get the rebound. I make the good pass. Nobody locks him up. He takes the open shot. Easy 3. It's all about making the uncontested open threes that you can take. If you can take the shot, you take the shot. If you're open, take the shot. Take it and make it. Okay? If you can't make your open threes, that's a video for another time. But so far we're playing decent. Okay? 13-point lead at this point. is good. It's not great, but it's good. It's pretty comfortable right now. We're entering a flow state almost. We're not there yet, but that's the point. When you're playing against a team like this, you want to enter into a flow state, okay? It's the team, you can see that they're not very good defensively and they're not very good offensively. They miss a lot of open shots, and they have an AI. It's important that we take advantage of that. So there we missed an open shot, which is not good. I'm hoping for a pass. I'm raising my hands, I'm pressing X. He takes the shot again and misses it again. He gets the ball for a third time. He passes it back. We take a fade shot, which goes in. I'm not upset about fade shots, and you shouldn't be either. Fade shots this year are very strong, and the reason why they're so strong is because the animation is almost always the same. Depending on which hand you shoot with, if you shoot from your left hand, you want to take fades from the left side of the court. If you shoot with your right, you want to take fades from the right side of the court, or fading to the right. It's very easy to get it right. You can practice it, and it's a good shot to take because you're taking these shots almost always wide open. It's hard to guard. It's a good shot to learn, and it is a good shot to take in 2K23. You can see now that we're getting into the flow state. Okay, I get a bump steal right here. The score is going way up. That's the right pass. That was the unselfish pass, and it was the right pass. A 3 is always worth more than a 2. You trust your teammates to make the 3s. You make the pass. Now, I average about 20-something points this season per game. So, if you look, it's the end of the third, and I only have 9 points. What does this mean? Well, for one, it means that I'm not getting the ball enough, or it means that I'm not being aggressive enough. And the answer here is a little of both. Okay, because I'm playing point guard, I'm trying to facilitate for my teammates, and they're not too worried about doing the same back, as you can see there. It's fine. Look, some games you're not gonna get your 20-30 shots, even if you do average 20-30 points a game. Some games, it's just how it is. To me, I want to win games. That's my primary goal of playing rec, is to win the games. My second goal is to have fun doing it. Okay, I call a timeout because I don't know what he was doing. Now I get the AI on the inbound. Easy to call ball. I'm looking to make a pass, but I'm also looking to take a shot. I found a pass. He takes a shot. Easy peasy. Again, not forcing anything. I'm not forcing shots. I'm not forcing passes. It's a passive way to play, but if you look at the score, it's working. And not all games are like this, but I do try to not force passes and shots. Sometimes I'll be more aggressive, for sure, but I'll never be aggressive for the sake of taking a shot that I know I can't make. I'll be aggressive to create my own shot in a position to make the shot. So here I'm guarding the 2, and you see me get off the 2 as soon as he makes that pass because I was expecting it. I never fully defend the 2, and that's just me personally. In my position as a point guard, I never fully defend the 2 if I see that there's a 3 open. And I recommend you do the same. A 3 is worth more than a 2. Unless the game is really, really close and a 2 is easier to make than the 3 for a lot of people. So, but that's for a different video where hopefully there's an example of a situation. So there, he goes for the fade on the right side, because he's a right-handed shooter, so it works out. That's a bad foul. And it's a bad foul for a few reasons. Obviously, he was shooting a 3. And the other reason is that we're up by 30. There's no need to be reaching. If his intent was to get a bump steal or to, you know, he thought he had it, okay. Like, well, it's okay because he missed all the free throws anyway. So, I mean, at this point, the game is done. The game is over at this point. And you see a lot of mics popping up. There's a lot of people talking, and I don't know what's being said. And I'm not too concerned because we're up by 30. So whatever they're saying is, I don't think is anything good. They're probably, they want the ball, I think is what's going on. They want the ball, and they're like, hey, we're up by 30, let me shoot. That's what I'm guessing is being said. Again, I still only have 9 points with 4 minutes left in the fourth. I'm open a lot. You can see that I'm calling for the ball. I'm open a lot. There's a lot of these runs that I'm making here. I'm making them because I'm getting, these are my spots. This is, I shoot, if you pass me there, I'm shooting the ball and it's going in. 99% of the time it'll go in. So that's a bad take, okay? Imagine if the game was close and he took that take. He at least makes the free throws, but imagine if it wasn't called a foul, right? It's a bad take because he had shooters open. If he didn't, and the time was running out, I'd understand. So people are starting to leave now on the other team. That's natural, it happens. You can't do nothing about it. Sometimes you'll hear about people, hey, slow down, let them hit some shots so that they won't all leave. But I think you should just play the game, get the win, move on. As you saw there, I took my shot. Again, those shots are shots I practice, shots that I'm conscious, very, very conscious about, and I'm not guessing when I take those shots. And that is so important, and it's something that is probably a given to a lot of players. A lot of, you know, if you're a pro, if you're taking like 30 shots a game and you're making all of them or almost all of them, you know this already. So I'm sorry if you're watching this video and I'm repeating information that is so I shouldn't be talking about, because you already know. This is for people that don't understand the shooting mechanics. You will know there's gonna become a point where you will be so confident of your shot, and not just your shot, but where you're shooting from, because you've practiced it so many times and you've made it so many times that you won't even think about the shot. You'll be looking for the visual cue of your shot and for the timer, your shot timing, and you'll green most of the time. Okay, it's important to practice your shots, and it's most important to practice the shots that you want to take in game, in the rec. Personally, and I've made a YouTube short about this, I like to go into the 3v3 Pro-Am. I like to practice in there before rec games, or sometimes maybe I'm not playing too much rec. I still want to practice my shots. I'll practice fades, I'll practice step backs, I'll practice standing shots from the hash, which is that little white line there that you see on both ends of the 3 line there. Those are called the hash lines. I take shots from there all the time. I'll take shots from the logo. Gotta practice everything. You gotta practice the long 2s, because sometimes you'll get the ball and you won't be in the 3 line. And if you have a mid-range, you gotta practice the 2s as well. Or you gotta practice walking back to the 3-point line. So you want to practice in-game situations. And if you guys want, I can make a video about that. as well, taking shots or practicing the shots that you might take in game. So we're in the final minute here. Again, I have take, and it's not a limitless take, it's just a spot up efficiency shot take, so it helps me make the spot up shots more. I have gold limitless badge, I don't need the limitless take. I'm taunting my matchup a little bit with the too small emote there. And he forces, those are forced shots that you never want to do. You never want to do that. Especially if you're shorter than the guy defending you. You don't want to do that. So right now we're just messing around. We're trying to get big, big dunks or fade shots, or people are trying to do their own thing. I passed it to AI for an easy 2. He calls it back because he wants to take the shot. He tries to do a step to the side, step back shot. Doesn't work out. I get the ball with an AI on me. I make the pass at the last second. Okay, to me it doesn't matter about getting my shot up in the last second. Hey, if I knew I was gonna take it and make it, I'd take it and make it. But I saw that he was wide open and he had a better opportunity. So that's why I made that pass. So as you can see, it's a good game. We played a very bad team that had teammates leaving throughout the game, but our team had some issues. We were able to sort them out, and we got a big win. I'll see you on the next one.